Okay, let's.
What's the thing with the Blair Witch? Take the light.
Ah,
Put the light
yes.
on you.
Oh,
Put the light
I
on you.
didn't watch Blair Witch.
I'm scared.
I'm scared. And the mocos are...
Ready?
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
Hi, I'm Vanessa, and I love to travel. Come along with me as I visit some new and exciting places, eat some great food, and create some amazing memories. So, let's go. Vamos! This week, Vamos is flying from Texas to the Tulum area of the Riviera Maya. It's about an hour south of Cancun. Amongst other things, I'm here to experience the underworld of the Maya, so our first stop is an amazing place called Rio Secreto. Welcome to Vamos. This week we're just outside the Playa del Carmen area, and it seems like every time we're in Mexico, somebody's talking about caves. Despite my claustrophobia, we went to one just outside of Austin, and today we're gonna go swimming in an underground river. Of course, it's enclosed in a cave, but those people look like they're having fun, and I'm a little bit nervous, but I think I'll enjoy myself too. Come with me. I've read a lot about how important caves were to the Maya, so this is exciting. What kind of things should I expect to see in there?
There is a museum of calcium. There are a lot of formations, speleothems, stalactites, stalagmites, and everything you see is the work of an artist. Yes, this artist has been dripping, splashing, running through the tunnels. It's about water. And today you will see like the masterpiece.
Before I get my gear, Mariana tells me there's something very important to do. Why do I feel like someone's watching me? Next, I have to get my wetsuit on. Can they make these any smaller or tighter? Walking through this jungle area begins the whole experience. It was all part of the Mayan ritual.
All this sinkhole, the Mayas name it cenote.
Okay.
Cenote is the main door to the underworld, okay? The Mayans have the cross before the conquest, the Spanish conquest. The meaning of the cross is on top, the heaven. The arms of the cross is the motherland, and the base of the cross is the Xibalba.
What's that?
The Xibalba is Mayan underground.
Okay.
Remember again, just this dead people, the sun and the moon, used to go across these three levels. So now, in a metaphor, we are going to die crossing this door. Then we're gonna be 1.5 hours through the Xibalba, and then, if you wanna get connected, we're going to reborn, okay?
Everyone's making it sound like it's a really serene place and it's very peaceful.
Yes, it's just the Mayan consider that place the Mayan underworld. Here we have to live the rhythm, the fastest life, all the stress, and we're gonna disappear into the motherland. Everything is about attitude. If you want more than a travel into the motherland, it will be a travel into yourself.
Before we walk in, we have to light incense to pay respect to the spirits. Being inside the cave, you can feel the deep sense of history. The cave, with its stunning natural decor, seems like a sacred church of sorts. And really, to the Maya, that's exactly what it was.
Now, Mariana, everything's so gorgeous. You have the stalagmites and stalactites. How does this happen?
The peninsula of Yucatan is a huge platform of limestone. The water of the rain mixed with carbonic dioxide gives us acid carbonic.
Okay.
This water runs through the limestone and then arrive here and start to drip. Tick, tick. Then every drop before to fall stay hours. During the time it's getting dry here.
Okay.
Finally the drop fall, tick, and leave little particles of calcium. It's how we have our stalactites.
And it just slowly builds as it goes?
Every stalactite grows like 1 inch per 50, 70, 100 years.
Walking through this ancient underworld, I can say there are no words to describe this feeling. It's simply surreal.
Mariana, this looks really different than anything else we've been seeing so far. This is fossil of brain coral. This proves that this area was under the ocean.
We are 15 meters under the motherland.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, and this area is, wow, you see this area here, the water when it comes up, eat little by little the calcium and give us like a Switzerland cheese.
I think that's so interesting because everything else is building and this is retracting.
Yes, it's different, it's so different.
One thing is for certain, there are few places on Earth more beautiful or more spiritual than this.
I'm at El Dorado Maroma, just taking a little break. I'll show you around in a little bit though. You want to take a break of your own? Here's something closer to home for you to try out.
Located in the heart of San Antonio, Metro on Houston Street brings class to the nightlife scene. More than just a nightclub, Metro has quickly become a favorite meeting place for trendsetters and a staple of the historic downtown district.
Metro's a very unique place. We have a lounge where you can relax and a club with an amazing sound system. Our VIP is excellent and our drink specials too.
With some of the hottest dance music in town and no cover at the door, it's a nightlife must for tourists and locals alike. Metro is the only fully underground, basement-style dance club in San Antonio. Its atmosphere has been described as a cross between a New York art gallery and an exclusive South Beach hangout with a Texas-friendly environment.
I come to Metro because it's a hot spot on Saturday nights downtown. My friends are always here and the music's awesome.
The experience is great. We have a lot of regulars and everybody knows each other. They even know our staff. It's like having a great time with your best friends every weekend.
While you will definitely find lots of fun at this stylish club, there's one thing you won't find and probably won't miss.
Metro's a non-smoking establishment. We're trying to create a healthier environment for you to party. And the next day, you'll be really happy that your clothes and your hair doesn't smell.
Metro is a one-of-a-kind nightlife experience. So next time you're in the downtown area, come down to Metro on Houston Street. And as their slogan says, lounge, drink, and dance.
If you've never been to Metro, we would love to invite you. And if you haven't been here in a while, we would love to see you back.
What's up, y'all? It's Xavier the Freakin' Rican from Xavier's World on 98.5 The Beat. Now, excuse me while I interrupt TV yet again. You're watching the show Vamos, the travel show. Now, you're probably thinking, what does it have to do with you, Xavier? Well, music, traveling kind of goes hand in hand. You need the perfect tunes while you're driving, right? We got them for you. Log on to thebeatsay.com and make sure you listen to Xavier's World every morning for the latest in prizes, hip-hop and R&B, even the gossip and the news. We got it. Wake up with us. Paul's awake.
Voted as one of the top 10 beaches in the world, El Dorado Maroma is an upscale and exclusive resort tailor-made for romantic couples and active vacationers alike.
I am on one of the most beautiful beaches in the entire world. So of course the suites in the El Dorado Maroma have to face it. And I love the palapa thatched roofs. You see the contemporary design work on the inside, it's so elegant. I think you're gonna love it here.
Situated on the renowned Maroma Beach in Mexico's Riviera Maya, El Dorado Maroma is a beachfront resort that provides a secluded, relaxing, and enchanting setting for those looking to escape. Amidst the gorgeous Caribbean surroundings, this intimate resort with just 72 suites is perfect for romantic getaways and destination weddings. It's most definitely a place to unwind and lose yourself in the breathtaking views that surround you.
El Dorado Maroma, it's a little paradise, secluded. We don't have any hotels or any constructions on each side of the property. You can walk and breathe the peace of this place. You know, you walk through its gardens and you see all these flowers and the beautiful Caribbean Sea. Every single room in this hotel has this view, and we really focus on what the people want. Their needs. We're very close to them. We like to talk to them. This is like somebody's coming to our house. We would like to exceed their expectations. And that's the magic of this place.
I know it's a small detail, but Maroma Beach is known for its fabulously smooth, one-of-a-kind sand.
Before we got here, everybody was telling me about how smooth and silky the sand is. Now look at this. It's so fine and white, it feels just like baby powder. When you run your fingers and your toes in it, it feels just like heaven.
When you've had your fill of sunbathing, you'll discover a stimulating array of activities at El Dorado Maroma. From scuba diving and jet skiing to speedboating, these activities are all offered within steps of the resort. After all that fun, you're going to be hungry. Fresh, irresistible Mexican and Caribbean dishes with international flair are offered daily at Saboris. Of course, there are 2 other options for you as well. Mio Cucina Italiana will delight you with an ultimate intimate dining experience, while Kyoko offers an exotic atmosphere designed to create an interactive encounter.
Food is one of our assets. All the menus are created to get the wow factor. When people with all these colors and the smells and textures just creates a marvelous time for our guests.
El Dorado Maroma is simply an unforgettable vacation and one of the best resorts I've had the pleasure to visit. It is certainly for those travelers looking for a once-in-a-lifetime vacation.
We want to take a second and talk to you about our website. You can go behind the scenes and see some pictures, read our blogs, and even book travel there. And we're working on something with the Adventure Group where somebody special is going to be able to come with us on a shoot and see how things really go down with the Vamos crew.
So log on today.
VamosTravelShow.com.
Cheers.
Don't go anywhere. Vamos will be right back.
Welcome back. I'm sitting with Jerome, and Jerome is the VP of Food and Beverages for the Charisma Group. Now, the Charisma Group are the people that own the El Dorado hotels where we're staying. And tell me about the food concept here. The food's been fabulous.
Well, we developed the gourmet inclusive concept, which is owned by Charisma, trademarked by Charisma, and it's basically a seal of quality what we have over there. You can be guaranteed that you will encounter tremendous food, terrific food, prepared by the best trained chefs, and with a very, very nice glass of wine. So you definitely can spend a good time if you like eating and drinking.
And it is a different experience, because a lot of times when you go to an all-inclusive, you're in a buffet line. That's not the case here.
No, gourmet inclusive has no buffets. Although just for breakfast, we have a small setup for people who want to go on day trips, etc. But other than that, everything is a la carte. Also for breakfast, it's a la carte, but you have an option there. So all our restaurants are a la carte. And I'm talking extensive a la carte, like a freestanding restaurant. That's the type of a la carte we have. You have 32 dishes to choose from, so there's plenty, and it's all beautifully prepared with the finest ingredients. And you have like presentations what we have here right in front of us right now. And besides that, we have beautiful spots on the beach, like we're sitting right now. Romantic dinners on the beach. Well, can you imagine something more idyllic? I mean, this is just wonderful if you sit here right in front of the Caribbean Ocean.
Right, when you have so many options, you have the option to even come out and sit on one of the most beautiful beaches in the world. How fantastic is this?
Exactly, so this is, here we on Maroma Beach, you can have the most romantic candlelight dinner. Splendid food, it can be a menu specially made for you by our chef. A wine pairing can go in combination with that, so I would say the sky is the limit.
And it's luxury on top of beauty, and they're in the best atmosphere you can possibly imagine with some really amazing food. This looks delicious. I want to enjoy this, so you go ahead and enjoy our wine Q&A.
Hi guys, and I'm Kat. It's another week here with our wine tips, and I'm with Brian, who's our resident wine expert. How are you?
Great.
Great. Now, as you know, we always have 3 different questions for you, and this week, one of our questions comes from Sarah, and she'd like to know which is actually better to purchase, a wine bottle with a cork or a screw on top.
Actually, it's up to you. You know, the traditional method is a cork finish, but screw caps or stelvin enclosures are really the way of the new world, the way of the future. So, you know, they're both really acceptable closures.
So are the screw-on caps more for convenience?
No, they're actually 1 in 10 corks in the world are bad, so you're getting a bad bottle of wine, 1 in 10. So the screw-on caps are basically to prevent wine from being bad.
Okay, well there you go, Sarah. It's actually your personal preference. So our next question comes from Steven, and he'd like to know what causes wines to leak, and how can this be helped?
If a wine is cork finished, it's probably leaking because it was in heat. So basically you want to put your wine in a cool, dark, preferably cool and dark place.
Okay, so make sure to keep your wines cool so that you can prevent them from leaking.
Yes.
All right, now our last question today comes from Katrina, and she'd like to know, other than a Riesling, can you recommend something else to drink with dessert?
Yeah, the general thumb for dessert is that you want the wine to be sweeter than the dessert. If not, it'll taste kind of like water. So whether it's a late harvest Chardonnay, possibly a late harvest a Gewürztraminer or something like that.
All right, Katrina, now you know that you want to make sure and choose wines that are sweeter than the dessert you're actually having. Now, those were great answers from Brian, and we'd like to have you guys write into our website at the bottom of the screen to make sure that we can keep those questions coming in so that we can have Brian answer them. But for now, cheers to you guys at home.
Cheers.
I'm gonna stay right here and have some fantastic dinner with my new friend Jerome. You come back because I have always wanted to do what's coming up after the break.
Vamos Travel Show is being brought to you by Yellowtail Wine. Tails, you win. Travel and tour operations for Vamos provided by Funjet Vacations. Do something you'll never forget.
Doesn't this look like fun? And for once, it's my idea, and not the producers, to do something crazy.
So here's the deal. We're staying at the Eldorado Maroma, and I keep seeing all of these parasailers go by. Next door at Marina Maroma, they provide the service. And I know it's counterintuitive for somebody like me who's terribly scared of heights to want to go flying through the air, but I really want to do it. I just hope I don't fly away.
My sense of adventure starts to fade as I walk down the pier, and there's no way I'm doing this by myself.
Okay, I'm getting on the boat now, and it's kind of making me nervous because I'm not the biggest fan of height, and I don't want to be attached to this giant parachute and fly away, so I think I need some extra weight with me. Yeah, all right, well, let's do it. Let's not fly away.
So at least now I'm not going down. I mean, up, alone.
I've seen a million people do this, and I've always wanted to try it.
No, people fly off. Like sometimes the cord somehow separates from the boat and they like fly off and hit hotels and die.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The sail is attached to the boat with a million colorful ropes, so I'm not sure why we're wearing life jackets. It must be a tradition or something. Letting the sail fly was surprisingly easy. The material is so light, almost inflating like a balloon when it hits the breeze. Wait, is that a happy face? That must be a good sign.
We're ready to go, man. It's point no return. You ready?
All right, we're doing it.
The boat rides into the wind so the sail can catch it.
I hope we don't die. How's that? Yay, motivation!
And just like that, we start to fly.
All right, we're taking off.
It's a slow rise up, and as we get higher, the wind picks up.
Fantastic.
Before we know it, we are much higher than we expected. Once we got up there, it was really beautiful and peaceful. Just look at this view. This is the best seat in the house. These are the kinds of things you do on vacation. Things you thought you'd never do or even try.
I don't know what we were thinking.
You can see the gorgeous white sand beach, the green-faced co-pilot. Wait, what?
Dude, are you feeling okay?
I think I'm getting sick. Oh my God.
You look pale. No, really, Luis, you look horribly pale.
It seems as though while we were taking in the beautiful scenery, things took an ugly turn for Luis. I'm pretty amused by the situation, but the joke is on me, because it's windy, and if Luis blows it, well, you get the idea. However, I am not widely known for my sympathetic ways.
All right, we're coming down now. So far, so good, but I don't want to jinx it.
Luis got seasick and he thought he was going to throw up.
I thought I was gonna lose it. I never get motion sickness. I got sick up there, man.
Well, I thought it was awesome, so I'm thinking, yeah, it was a little bit scary when we got up and you're going up, you kind of see the logistics of it. And at any point, if that knot goes, you're flying to Cuba. I mean, you are gone forever, and you hit a hotel and die. But other than that, I thought the views were beautiful. You could see the water. Everything was so gorgeous, and it really overpowered my fear of heights. You come right on back because that was really southern. I'm sorry. Yeah, so we just had this whole speech of why we shouldn't touch those trees, and we turn around and Eric is leaning on the tree, hand wrapped all the way around it. Good job, Hankin.
This must be what your sonogram looked like.
So JT, our cameraman, looks horribly scary in his passport photo. And so whenever he gets mad, we know it because he's making the passport face. Is this the little girl? Is this esta para little niñas? I feel like you're hunting a wild animal.
I'm gonna lose it. I swear to God, I'm gonna lose it. I'm glad.
I'm so sorry.
Look at my eyes, man. I feel terrible. Stop shooting.